Tomorrow sees the final of the Spanish SuperCup as Athletic Club take on Real Madrid. No surprise, Carlo Ancelotti's side favourites going into their clash. And there for us, of course, as she has been throughout the tournament, Alexis Nunes joins us now. Alexis, let's start off with the underdogs, because I know you've been chatting to some of the players within the Athletic Club side. What's the feeling amongst the camp going into this match?
Yeah, Dan, well, when you look at both of these teams on paper, and I think in every sense of both their makeup, it does look like another David and Goliath clash. But you know what? Even though certain teams don't like to accept that title, I think that's actually something that Athletic Club thrive on. I mean, I've spoken to two of their players, Iñaki Williams being one of the main ones, and they both pointed out the fact that the thing that probably makes them the most unique team in Spanish football is also their biggest limitation, and that's the fact that they actually are not allowed to sign any players that aren't born and raised in the Basque Country, not even players from other cities in Spain. So that definitely does limit them in terms of the talent they can get, especially when you compare it to Real Madrid, who are littered with big names from different countries now being linked to the likes of Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe. Those are things that Athletic Club can never, ever even dream of. Yet, despite all of that, here they are in back-to-back finals of the SuperCup. They've somehow become like giant slayers. This is something that they thrive on. They thrive in these cup competitions. Last year, they beat Real Madrid in the semi-finals, and they went into the final and beat Barcelona. This was a Barcelona with Lionel Messi. This was a Barcelona that had Antoine Griezmann scoring not one, but 2 goals, and yet they came back from behind to win. Just in the semi-finals, we saw them up against Atletico Madrid, and they came from behind again. So yes, they're underdogs, but I think beating Real Madrid in the final tomorrow is a little more than just a dream for them, because they have proven time and time again that they can make it a reality.
Having said all of that, though, Real Madrid, solid favourites going into the game. What's the news coming out of their camp?
Well, Dan, we've had a crazy 24 hours of weather. We've gone from sandstorms to rainstorms to hailstorms, but finally both teams were able to train today at Al Nassr FC, first Athletic Club and then Real Madrid. And look, earlier today, Carlo Ancelotti told us in the press conference that 2 of his players are 50-50, being David Alaba and Marco Asensio. Later on, we got certain confirmations, and that's the fact that the good news, David Alaba does look like he will be back. He's been struggling with a muscle issue, like in his hamstring, but he did take full part in training today. He looked quite lively, and he is expected to start tomorrow. As for Marco Asensio, that is the bad news. We didn't see him train at all today. He wasn't even in the gym where they usually do some, muscle strength training to kind of just soothe everything out, but he was nowhere to be seen, and we are hearing that he will have no part to play tomorrow, which means that you can probably look out for Rodrigo to come in there on the right.
Quick prediction for us then, Alexis.
Do you know what, Dan? All roads are pointing to Real Madrid, but I'm going to ride this Athletic Club bandwagon, and I'm going to go with Athletic Club. I'm going to say that they could win again, 3-2.
Wow, I thought with your Manchester United ways you might finally back a winner, but there we go. Alexis, thank you very much.
Wow.
Of course, coverage will continue tomorrow. That game live is on ESPN2. We'll be here at 1 p.m. Craig, your thoughts?
People used to come looking for me in the gym, as well.
Who was looking for you in the gym?
I was rarely found in there. It's usually somewhere else. Should have been stretching the muscles, doing some core work.
Your face is extra angry in the gym. I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw the game between these two early in the season in Bilbao. And it was a very competitive game that was decided by Karim Benzema, really, 2 Benzema goals. But Athletic Club play a really attacking style of football, so it should be an open game. But the head-to-head, if it's anything to go by, in the last 5, is 1 win for them and all victories for Real Madrid. Just that experience, that extra bit of quality. So it is a big mountain to climb for them. And I expect another super experienced Real Madrid side out in the field with that just a little bit too much. And so I'm going for the obvious, a Real Madrid win.
Craig, as always, thank you very much. Just a reminder, that game then is live on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus. Coverage starting at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, as we will be bringing you everything you need to know ahead of the SuperCup final.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.